Inside a manor frozen in time, evil has no hurry. A vampire and his servants, suspended in slumber, patiently wait for the right moment to rise again. 200 years have passed, and now the resurgence begins.
The day has finally come, Master. It's time to wake up.
Another 5 minutes, Mom.
Master, it is the day. 2 centuries have passed. The time is favorable. Are you snoring? You're a vampire. You don't even breathe. I need to find a way to wake him up, or the plan will fail. The master broke it because he can't see his reflection. I'll take the last piece of glass. The master had this made when he wasn't even a vampire yet. I think this is the castle where my master grew. Some bats flying in the night. It holds my master's memoirs together. I've never read anything this ridiculous. The master had me sew them shut. He really loves darkness when he sleeps. They won't open more than this. I'm great at sewing. A strand of moonlight filters through the curtains. It's the master's nightstand. It's empty. The master broke the pendulum. He didn't want the clock to ring every hour of his sleep. Now it should work again.
Hey, stop it.
Today's the day, Master.
Can't we wait 5 more minutes? Okay, I'll get up. Will you at least leave while I get dressed?
Do you promise you won't go back to sleep?
I do. Just give me a few minutes. You may come back in, servant. Ah, my faithful servant. As you know, today's the day.
I do know, Master.
I need you to find a few crucial ingredients for my spell of eternal darkness. Once I have those, daylight will be no more, and those puny humans without their beloved light will easily fall under my control.
Won't they just resort to fire for illumination?
Fire needs to be constantly fueled. It's not a long-term solution.
What if they discovered alternative ways? Like, I don't know, perhaps they learned to harness the power of lightning and use that to generate light.
You poor simpleton. Tell me when in history technology has made such an advancement in 2 mere centuries.
You're probably right.
Of course I am. That's why I am the master and you're the servant. Now, what were we talking about?
The spell of eternal darkness.
Ah, right. Bring me the stones of pain, the scream of bitter tears, and the mane of a black stallion. Any questions?
The stones of pain?
It should suffice to find stones that have been used for capital punishment.
Lapidation isn't a common method of execution anymore.
Oh, really? What do they use now?
The death sentence has been abolished. At least here in Europe.
Oh boy, we live in dark times.
Oh, Okay, but what about the stones?
They're stones of pain.
Right. The scream of bitter tears?
Ah, the lovely sound of grief. Widows usually give the best ones.
I fear we're lacking in the widow department, Master.
Can't you go outside and make a new one?
I can't leave the manor, Master. Someone cast a spell to make me their personal slave. As long as they live, I'll be confined.
Right, I forgot.
Shall I destroy that someone so I can go around town?
You know what? I think I'll settle for less. Whatever scream comes from bitter tears should be fine.
The mane of a black stallion?
Do you really need help for this? It's the most straightforward thing. Just cut some hair from my horse.
Power hooves?
Who else? He's in the stable, as always.
Why me?
Because you're the servant and I'm the master. So you serve and it sounded better in my head.
Anything else I can assist you with?
If you have time, check on the prisoners in the dungeon.
May I take my leave?
You may go. Ah, one last thing. Give me that piece of mirror. I don't want to risk you flashing light in my eyes again.
Yes, Master. It looks very comfortable. I'd rather not go through the Master's belongings if he's awake. What happened here?
I had to retaliate for its disrespect towards my sleep.
Was it really necessary? It was such a beautiful clock.
It was either the clock or you.
Then I applaud you for your choice, sir. This spring is the only thing left intact. It's the Master's family crest. They do nothing for the flow of the space. There are no pieces around. The Master loves this teapot. Even if he doesn't drink, he loves the scream it makes when it boils. It's the only utensil I have. I've been eating soup for ages. It's a firebox. It heats the metal plate above it. When the fire is burning, of course. It's my only source of water, and it's broken. It's missing a hook from the lever to the piston. The spring is too short to reach the piston. Since the Master doesn't have bodily functions, he refused to install a sanitation system. This is all we got. It's as uncomfortable as it looks. Yes. It hasn't been emptied since the time I was passing those kidney stones. 2 centuries later, the memory still haunts me. I don't want to take a pint of urine and kidney stones with me. It's a patch of dandelions. We thought Power Hose might eat the leaves, but it turned out they were too bitter for his picky palate. I'll pick one. Horsey, I'm here. Power Hooves, are you sleeping? I need to tell the Master.
Ah, servant, I have it now. It was Count, not Master. You're the servant and I'm the Count. So you serve because I count.
Delightful wordplay. You surely master our language.
Oh, for Vlad's sake.
I must inform you of a setback, Master.
What is it?
Power Hooves is dead.
Oh, well, a sad occurrence, but no setback. His mane can still serve the cause.
Actually, Master, it seems like you didn't include the stable in your spell. He's been dead for at least 190 years. There's no mane left.
Then find an alternative.
Yes, Master. I hated putting that saddle on Power Hooves. Not only did he try to kick me in the face, I was too short to do it properly, and the master would always scold me for that. Oh, how many times I brought hay on this. Then it broke, and with it, my back too. You're less fearsome now. You can't bite me anymore, can you? I'll find a good use for you. You can't kick me in the face anymore. Can't let this go to waste. The tools I use to scoop Power Hooves. Feces. Boy, that horse loved to defecate. Luckily, my days of scooping horse feces seem to be behind me. I can't imagine walking around in one of these. This is actually the secret entrance to the dungeon. Otto is guarding it as usual. That's Otto. He looks very grumpy. Hello, Otto.
Oh, look who's here. The Count's right hand. The short, wrinkly, and puny right hand.
Nice to see you too, Otto. I need to get to the dungeon.
Oh, I would love to let you in. But see, I'm not in the right mood now.
Are you ever?
That's a good point. But today, not in particular.
Can you please let me through?
Let me think. No.
Why such a temper?
Do you remember the spell?
How could I not?
Do you remember the exact wording our master used?
2 centuries of slumber I cast on those who inhabit these walls. Shall their eyelids be heavy and their flesh relaxed?
Well, guess what happens if you don't have either? I spent 2 centuries sitting on this mantelpiece, awake, alone, bored. I swore I would get revenge on every single one of you.
What can I do to brighten your day?
I'm craving company. Someone with whom I could feel a connection.
And something tells me I won't be the right candidate.
Of course you won't. Not after 200 years of harboring spite.
See you later.
Must we really?
The master likes to pass as a man of culture. In reality, most of them are fake, and the master is too stupid to store the real ones upright. Henry VIII. I don't think my master ever read this one. I'm not into theatrical plays. The Scorching Flames of Hell. I like how the book implies that there's no alternative. It's useless. I can't die as long as my master lives. Maggots on rotten flesh. The author is a strong advocate against cremation. It would make me long for death even more. I pass. Chess. A passing fad, a brief history of chess, and a critique of its flaws, like how a bishop can't excommunicate pieces or a knight is actually a horse. Why bother? Chess will never be popular. Black like the plague. I wonder if we had any mass death events in these 2 centuries. It's my master's favorite book. I'll leave it here. I remember when this came out. So many people got accused of witchcraft. Fun days. The title is Make the Most of Your Horse. And they mean it. The last chapter teaches how to boil the hooves to make glue. But also, the chapter on steaks is good. I hate horses. I'll leave it here. Jokes to Die For. A collection of jokes and puns about death and skeletons.
Hey, stay away from that book. That's skeleton humor, not for the fleshy.
It's disrespectful towards Otto to take it. Torturing the Innocent, the sequel. Torturing the Guilty wasn't as satisfying. Torture is sadly not among my duties. The master already pays someone else to do it. Pure, unconditional hatred. Best self-help book I've ever read. I stopped feeling emotions a long time ago. Hey, Otto, I brought you company.
Oh, who's this lovely lady?
She's, a friend of mine.
Make her sit. I want to get to know her. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
The scorching flames of hell.
I've been there once. Absolutely stunning. Let's see, what else? What's your favorite food?
Maggots on rotten flesh.
Oh, tasty. Let's see, what else? Do you have any hobbies?
Torturing the innocent.
Oh, it's great fun. Maybe we could do it together. I feel we have a connection. I haven't felt this warm in centuries. Now, let me talk a bit about me.
I guess I won't
I never
do this
killed
anymore.
anyone, but not for lack of trying.
Hello, Otto.
Oh, hey there.
I need to enter the dungeon.
Yeah, do as you like. Now, excuse me, but I'm talking to this lovely lady here. You know the Jolly Roger? I met him once.
Oh, look
Great
who
guy.
came to visit us. The master's right hand.
Hi, Carla. Why does it always sound sarcastic when people call me that?
Because it's the hand he uses to wipe.
He's a vampire. He doesn't wipe as he doesn't go to the bathroom.
Well, that makes you even more useless then.
That's Carla, the master's torturer and executioner. She really loves her job.
I'm living my best life.
Ah, literal gallows humor.
Humour? That's my motivational poster.
Hey, Carla.
Hey, servant.
Why doesn't anybody call me by my name?
Why? You have a name? I thought the master took it away when he cursed you.
But I had one anyway. It's... I forgot.
Good job, servant.
How's life?
It can't get better. I slept like a baby for 2 centuries and I'm full of energy for new tortures. Yay!
Do you ever long for freedom?
Why would I? I have a roof over my head, a hot meal every day and plenty of entertainment.
First, that's not a roof. It's a cave.
Still,
Second, the hot meal is always just soup.
keeps my fat levels low.
And I think you can get more entertainment in the outside world.
I heard that torture is frowned upon nowadays. So there's nothing out there for me.
Don't you ever feel sorry for them?
Why? They like it. You like it, don't you?
Yes, Carla.
See?
Then why do they scream that way when you do your things?
That's just air escaping them.
Bye.
Have fun.
What's with the chest of games?
It's for our new well-being programme. Studies show that farm prisoners taste better if treated well. And the master wants the best for his meals.
Could you just not torture them?
And where would they get the adrenaline? It's almost like you never tasted fresh blood.
I haven't. I'm human.
I am too. What's your point?
Can I have some games too?
Are you a prisoner?
Does being cursed by the master and forced to serve him for eternity count?
It does actually. You can have one die. Oi, stay away. You already had your part.
Luckily, there's no head in the bucket.
Not yet, there's not.
No, I fear I might cut off one of my limbs.
Oh, but that's the fun part. Want to try it? You might gain a few centimetres.
I'm happy with my current height, thanks.
It's not fun if you don't strap anything to it.
The furnace where Carla heats her branding iron.
Sometimes I also take an ember and throw it at them.
It's the branding iron.
They make a nice roasted pork smell.
Hey, Carla, can I have your iron?
Did I already brand the prisoners today?
Yes.
I guess you can then.
Thanks. You know, there's no actual evidence that these were used for torture.
What are you talking about? You saw me use it with your own eyes.
I like my current amount of holes, thanks. That chain makes for an awful weapon.
I know. That's just for decoration.
How long since you last used the mace?
13 minutes.
minutes.
42.
It's a very clean plate.
Yes, because Carla serves us food on the ground. The plate is just for decoration. 8.
Mind if I take it?
Please do. 30.
Plate with various punctures.
3.
He seems obsessed with numbers.
He's trying to count his points from our last card game. He thinks he won. But he didn't. 7.
How's it going?
Hush. I'm trying to count here. 8.
4.
3.
3.
3.
5.
That's just great. Now I lost count. You know what, Neil? I concede. You won. I told you I had more points. Had you been less stubborn, you could have spared yourself some time. It's not like I have anywhere to go.
How's it going?
I had better days, to be honest.
He's obsessively trying to stack those knights.
I have to beat my personal best.
Oh, so this is where the chess pieces went. Can I have your pieces?
Let's do this. I can give up stacking if you prove your worth. Show me how many pawns you can stack. My personal best is 2.
Can I use rocks? Pawns are round.
That's what makes it challenging. If you stack more than 2 pawns, I'll admit my defeat. And I can get back to playing cards again.
Can I have your pieces?
I told you, not before you beat my stacking record.
I used to have a body, you know.
The fire is burning now. This should work. Let's put this keratin to good use. Glue's ready. This will make it easier.
I'm a good listener, for someone who doesn't have ears.
You look very confident. Show me what you got. This is incredible. You're the king of stacking. I guess I can stop being obsessed with it now. Hey, Gary, ready for another match?
Sure. I'll leave him alone. How's it going?
I can't tell you, or Neil will know what I have. Coward.
I'm actually distantly related to Satan himself.
Maybe this will make a nice infusion.
Ah, what a lovely sound.
Will you look at that? My kidney stones. My kidney stones. It hurts just by looking at them.
Death isn't everything for me. There's also suffering.
Can I have the pieces now?
Sure.
I'll keep the knight and bring all the other pieces on the board eventually.
You know the Jolly Roger? I met him once. Great guy.
These are stones, yes, but are they of pain?
Oh yes, I can assure they were very painful.
Good. This could work. Good job. Well, it's a black horse. It could work. We have it, servant. I can now perform the spell.
Great news, Master. What's the plan now?
Don't be impatient. I need 14 days to make it work.
Why 14?
For reasons beyond your understanding. Now go. In 2 weeks' time, we'll conquer the town.
It's working. The eternal night has come.
Finally, it's time for us to conquer the world. Wait a second.
Master?
I heard we're getting a total eclipse today. I hope I'm not too late.
You know, I really feel we're made for each other. Maybe I'm running too fast, but will you marry me? It's okay. You don't have to answer now. I'm sorry, I didn't want to pressure you. I feel so stupid now.